What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of the Football Manager 24 Beta with Arsenal. Today's episode, we're going to be tackling AC Milan in the Champions League quarterfinal. In between episodes, we played very well against Bournemouth. Smith Rowe picked up an injury early in that game, so we've lost him for a while. Beat the crap out of Tottenham. Very good win. Beat Newcastle 2-1. Wasn't the most productive game ever. We didn't really play that well, and we kind of let them back in the game late. And then we lost against Sheffield United. I don't know what happened this game. We just, those numbers are outrageous. Saka and Kivior, the only ones scoring more than a 6.7. It was just an awful game. So I don't know. That's the that right there was the players getting nervous about Champions League. But if we look at the table here, we did clinch the Europa League at least. If my math is correct, should have done this before I hit record. 5 games times 3 points is 15 points. Maximum we can get is scratch that. Manchester City, 18 points left. Maximum they can get is, 92? 93? They can get 93 at maximum. So we're not quite there yet. Erling Haaland with 25 goals this season. Good Lord. You are a cheat code, my friend. Stupid numbers, man. So we'll go on this tangent. Erling Haaland has always been a cheat code. Going all the way back. 2 goals in 3 games that season. 16 and 11. Didn't really play well that season, I guess. But then went to Mold. 2 goals in 14. 12 and 25. Salzburg, 1 and 2, 16 and 14, 13 and 15, 27 and 28, 22 and 24, 36 and 35. Those are outrageous numbers. Outrageous numbers. And he went for 51 million to Manchester City and scored more than a goal a game. Stupid numbers, man. Just stupid. But anyway. Liverpool, the maximum they can get is 87. So basically a win here, and we're guaranteed Champions League. A win here. A win in our game against Brentford. We win that game, we're in the Champions League. But we're not concerned about that right now. Our main concern is AC Milan. Let's just get into the game. Few injuries hanging around. Tomiyasu and Zinchenko will not be playing. Bring on White and Kivior. Jesus is gonna get that rest. Kai Havertz has had a decent run of form here recently. Timber is registered for the Champions League. He's not quite back to full training. He is so close. But until then, we'll be without him for just a little bit longer. That was the wrong button to press. This is what I wanted. Now it's all sorts of out of... Oh, man, what have I done? I want that and then that. There we go. That's better. Right, so who are we going to bring for this game? Let's bring... Assuming they didn't play. Nwaneri on the bench. Who else? Who else? Deal is unregistered, unfortunately. Ayatunde, you're on the bench. Who else can we bring? Nobody is really sticking out. Lionel Sousa, I think? Yes. On the bench. Who else do we need to take off? That's the real question. At least Zinchenko. We can move him there. So honestly, anybody. You're not good enough. Lewis Brown, I've used you before, so we'll bring you. We'll keep Jesus on the bench just in case. I don't have any plans of using him. But just in case, we will bring him along. Let's get into the pre-match team talk. Anybody? Florenzi. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Okay. Tamori. Musa Pulisic. Forgot he's there now as well. A few guys I recognize. Let's go out there and grab a win. Come on, boys. We are playing away from home. We are in Milan for the match. Ben White looks to get us started early. Rafael Leao takes it out for an Arsenal throw. I thought we were going to continue with that, but we are not. Trent with a corner here pretty early into the game. Good chance for that. Martinelli with the shot scores his 20th goal of the season in all competitions. Gabriel Martinelli in the 12th minute scores a very nice goal. Very nice goal. Trent gives it to him first time. Takes a touch. Puts it onto his right foot. Buries it home in the top corner of the net. We have another chance here pretty quickly. Odegaard. Not sure what you're doing there, bud. Kivior to Gabriel. Gives it back to Kivior. Martinelli now. Keeps the ball. Saka. Ben White on the overlap. Gives it to him. Brings it into the box. Looking for that cross. Gives it to Martin Odegaard, who scores his 16th. We are going to VAR. Possible offside. Finger in the air. And we're keeping that goal. Come on, boys. 2-0 to the Arsenal. Nice. Nicely worked goal. See if we get that, the VAR lines. It was tight. We don't get the lines, but whoever was on that left-hand side of him, that might have been Havertz, would have been offside. Benacer up to Loftus-Cheek, who gives it up. Saka with the ball now. Trent over the top. Martinelli, first time scores his 21st. Second of the day. We're flying. What a start to this game. Not sure Rice really wanted Saka to take it, but it works out in the end, so all planned. Part of the plan. For my Rocket League homies out there, calculated. Rafael with a very weak shot to Aaron Ramsdale. "30 minutes gone. Milan have only had one shot. They've had 38% of the possession. We are fairly dominant so far. Away from home as well. So hopefully that second leg will be significantly easier. Kalulu up to Theo. Loftus-Cheek to Leao. Over the top, Rafael just kind of gives it up pretty cheaply. But they, Milan still have the ball. Florenzi with it. Tries to get past Martinelli. Is unable to do so. Oh, that's a great ball. And Milan score. Samuel Wheezy? We're checking for an offside. Goal is disallowed. He was deemed offside. See how tight it was. Yeah, it was tight, but right decision at the end of the day. We keep our 3-0 lead. Odegaard fires it on target. Keeper saves. Goes out for another Arsenal corner. Oof. Good chance there. Gabriel wins the header. But it goes straight to the keeper. Couple minutes left until halftime. 3 minutes added, 3 minutes gone. Halftime, 3-0 to the good guys. Very good first half. Let's keep going. Chuck was Wetse. Chuck Wuetse. No idea how to pronounce his name. That's got me curious now. I have to look it up. Samuel Chuck Wetse. He's from Nigeria. Pronunciation. How do we say this name?
Samuel Chukwueze. Samuel
Chukwueze. I was close. Samuel Chukwueze. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Chukwueze. Gabriel with it. Trent back to Aaron Ramsdale. Gabriel again. Back to Trent. Back to Gabriel. Back to Ramsdale. We're just playing keep away. Saliba doesn't want to play keep away anymore. Gives it to Milan, who brings it to the corner. Loftus-Cheek with the shot. His weak shot in the end. Havertz doesn't really do anything with that. Theo has it now. Out on the left-hand side, up the wing. Nice ball to Rafael. Gives it to Loftus-Cheek, whose shot is blocked by his own teammate. And Arsenal have a throw in here as Martinelli keeps it. Odegaard over the top. Bukayo Saka takes it down. One touch. Needs to fire that with his right. But we win a corner. We are playing it short. Odegaard to Saka. Back to Odegaard. Cross is a little lacking. Rafael with start of a counter-attack. And I believe that was Kai Havertz dropping back. Doing well to stop that counter-attack. Let's make some changes. Let's bring on Cedric Suarez for Ben White. We'll keep Havertz on, I guess, mainly for fitness sake. He hasn't really done much, but we'll just keep him on. We'll go with that one change for now. Ramsdale with it, wasting just a few seconds here. Ends up booting it long. Havertz loses the header as Kalulu goes out wide to Chukwueze. He's looking for that cross, gives it to Florenzi at the top of the box, who waltzes into the box, fires a shot. Ramsdale just barely saves it. Goes out for a Milan corner. That looked weird. I was expecting a penalty. But we have the ball. Saliba with it. As we're looking for just the right pass to start the attack. Saliba doesn't really have options, but finds Trent, who gives it to Rice, who gives the ball up quite cheaply, but wins it back. Kai Havertz out wide to Martinelli, who's in the box now. Cuts back onto his right, gives it to Trent, who fires it. Great save by the goalie. It was right at him, but good save nonetheless. Could have very easily gone past the goalie. Havertz lets the ball ride. Find ourselves with another highlight. Good chance there. Nobody in the box, unfortunately. Kai closes the goalie down, but Gabriel has it now. Taking his time, finds Kivior. Over to Rice, to Havertz, who tries to slot Saka in. Here's one thing I have noticed about Kai Havertz. He either plays very, very, very well, or he's basically useless. There's no in between. Ramsdale with a very nice save there. About 15 minutes left. Let's make another change. We'll bring off Bukayo Saka for Fabio Vieira. We'll take off Declan Rice for Mohamed Elneny. Confirm those. We'll leave 2 changes for the 90th minute. Few more minutes left in the game. Going up to stoppage time. Got 4 minutes of added time here. Let's bring on Sousa for Kivior. Let's bring on Trossard for Odegaard. That should be that any moment now. We are over a minute longer than what was promised, and that's that full-time Milan 0, Arsenal 3. Very good win. Martinelli with a brace. Couldn't find that third one, but that's all right. Let's get through this. Read a couple of emails. Nothing important. Let's come back for the second leg of Milan. If that game's just a blowout, then we'll come back for the FA Cup semifinal. But either way, see you guys in a second. We're back, and that game against Brentford did not go well. We lost 3-2. I have no idea what happened. We were not creating hardly anything. 2 defenders scored. Jesus on a 6.2, Havertz on a 6.4. Terrible game. But we're coming into this AC Milan match at home. Hopefully, we got the bad results out of our system. We are going to be starting Kivior instead of Saliba. We'll have Saliba for the FA Cup. We're also going to rest Martinelli and start Trossard. I think everybody else I'm pretty good with starting. Let's also bring Luis Brown, Cedric, and Lino Sousa. Does Nwaneri have a game? Nwaneri does not, so we'll bring him instead of Brown. Where is Timber? He's cleared. He's good to go. So let's bring you instead of Sousa. What does our bench look like here? 2 guys need a rest. I'm fine with them hanging out on the bench. I'm cool with that. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Kivior, Gabriel Zinchenko, Rice, Trent, Saka, Odegaard, Trossard, Jesus. I'm cool with that starting lineup. Let's get into the match. And hopefully we will crush their dreams. You're the favorites. Play like it. Oh, those are interesting kits. Those AC Milan ones. Tomiyasu. Corner is careened off of whoever number 12 is for AC Milan. Out for a corner. Pretty early into the game. Camera did a really weird thing, acting like it was going to call a penalty, but referee does not. We continue playing. Enter with a couple of really quick goals in that game against Bayern. I believe they are tied now on aggregate. Competition, senior squad, Champions League. I went the very wrong way about this. Yeah, so Bayern Munich won that first leg 3-1. Now it's 3-3. But we're not too concerned with the other matches. We're really just concerned with ours. Jesus gives it back to Zinchenko. Gabriel out wide. Trent, Saka. Oh, that was a good chance. Very good chance. Odegaard standing over. Going to play short to Bukayo Saka, who fires it in really quickly, and Trent Alexander-Arnold scores his 7th of the season. First for the day. Skip the replay. We don't need to see it again. We want to get through this game. Gabriel Jesus with a cross. Oh, Trossard was there. But the Milan keeper grabs it out of the air, but gives it back to us in the midfield. Saka scores 2-0 to Arsenal. does a little dance there in the corner in front of the home supporters. Tamiyasu. Gabriel Jesus is brought down in the box. Referee points to the spot. We are going to VAR just to double check. Penalty is awarded. Saka standing over it. Not sure what he's doing. Takes a few steps back. Steps up. Fires it. Top left corner. Bukayo Saka, his second of the day. Does another little dance there in the corner. I think we are moving on to the semifinal. Trent gives the ball up. Leao with it. Gives it to Krunic, who gives it out to Kalulu. Rafa Leao finds himself in the box with the ball. Fires it wide, but was deemed offside anyway. Wouldn't have counted. But Odegaard has a corner here. Far post. Gabriel wins the header quite easily. Scores 4-0. We're just absolutely putting a beating on them. Odegaard with 2 assists. Saka with 2 goals and an assist. Pretty good day at the office. 2 minutes at a time in the first half. They go pretty quickly. Yeah, really good job. For the sake of stamina, let's take Trent Alexander-Arnold off for Jorginho. Let's also bring on Cedric on for Zinchenko. And then maybe in the 60th minute we'll slide Cedric on over to the right-hand side and bring on Urian Timber. Or shoot, Urian can play right back as well. You prefer the right back, so that'll be a straight swap. Dressing room, let's start the second half. And almost immediately starting with a corner for AC Milan. Theo with the Chukwueze fires it off of a defender, but it falls to Benacer. Dangerous kind of tackle there, but Milan player hangs on to it, goes out for a corner. Benacer, I believe is how you pronounce it, fires it into the box. They win the header, but it's out for an Arsenal goal kick. Milan throw. Arsenal interception. Saka up to Jesus to start the counterattacks. Back to Saka. Creeps in the box. Gets past his man. Fires it. Cross goal. Goal kick. Rather casual header back to the goalie, but they hold on to it. Eventually they give it up. Odegaard finds Saka. Pass was a little behind him, had to check up. Goes wide, gives it to Tamiyasu, fires it well over the goal. Kivior to Saka. Cross to Trossard. Puts it into the box, but it's cleared. Chukwueze with the ball now. Dribbling up the field on the right side. Trossard does well to kind of hold up his run. And they end up giving the ball up. Arsenal counterattack over the top. Bukayo Saka, one touch, fires it home. Bags his hat trick. Well done, son. Bukayo Saka, job done. He'll be coming off very shortly. In front of the home fans. They'll give him a nice standing ovation right here. We'll bring on Ethan Nwaneri. Nicely done. 10.0. 3 goals, 1 assist. Very nice day at the office for him. Free kick in a dangerous area. Ramsdale saves it quite comfortably. Kalulu throws it in, gives it to Okafor, finds Chukwueze, fires it well over the bar. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jurrien Timber will be making an appearance. We'll take off Takahiro Tamiyasu. Confirm the sub. Jurrien Timber is here. Nwaneri scores in the Champions League. Scores his first goal of the season. I believe that's his first goal for Arsenal. Eat your heart out, kid. Nwaneri takes it down very nicely. Let's double check to see if that is his first goal as a senior player. Yep, that's your first goal, son. He scored a couple of penalties. He scored quite a few goals in non-competitive matches, so friendlies and all that. And I assume it takes in consideration the U21 appearances, I guess. But either way, he's on the score sheet. His first senior goal. Round of applause for the kid. One more sub before the end of the match. Martin Odegaard has bossed the midfield. Let's bring on Kai Havertz there. See this game out. Gabby Jesus. That's the end of the game. Arsenal 6, Milan 0. A 9-0 aggregate score. Very nice. Your team set a new division record for most goals scored in a season. We'll take that. And what a match that turned into. Bayern ended up going through. Mkhitaryan scored to put Inter up, and Harry Kane turns around and replies. They went to extra time. Mkhitaryan with another goal. Kane, Musiala, and Gorna Doth scoring. What a match that would have been. I believe we faced the winner of the Man City game. Tamiyasu is suspended. Nwaneri becomes the youngest ever UEFA Champions League goal scorer at 17 years and 26 days. Beats Ansu Fati by 12 days. God, what a aggregate score that is. Do we know who we're playing? We don't. Yeah, so it's Porto and Man City. Let's skip ahead, because I think that game is tomorrow. Yeah, it's right here. Here we go. This game right here is what we're concerned with. This is my pick. I'd rather play Porto than Manchester City. But we are playing Manchester City, a 4-1 win at home. Matheus Nunes sent off in the first minute. What in the heck happened? Can we see red cards? Is that a thing we can watch? Or is it just goals? $43. Oh my word. I mean, right out of the gate as well. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. What the fuck? I want to watch all of this. Fucking stop. What are we doing? Oh, it doesn't go all the way back? That's dumb. Anyway. What, how do we leave this? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll be playing Manchester City here. So I guess we'll come back for Liverpool in the FA Cup. And I guess the first leg against Manchester City. And then if something funky happens in the league in between, then we will address that if it comes up. Because we're 8 points clear. City have a game in hand. And yeah. Man U with 1 less point. Let's do the math. Let's see here. 38 minus 33 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Plus 78 is 93. That is our maximum points, is 93. So we need... It's going to come down to the last game. Last 2 or 3 games, I think. We'll keep an eye on it. That's where we're going to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All of those fun YouTube things that really help out the YouTube algorithm. As always, see you later.